Now if you're anything like me and you seem to get attacked by mozzies all summer long, then you need one of these. This is the Wolf Mosquito Killer Lamp. Now this is actually a really simple product, and it's very similar to what you'd find in a takeaway when you've got that big thing at the back of the shop where you can see the kind of high-vis fluorescent purpley light, and you've got all the bugs stuck to it. This is very similar to how they work. So if I open it up in the box, you've got your Mozzi-Zappa, got a charging cable, set of instructions, and you've got a little brush. So I'm guessing this is a brush that you use to clean off the mozzies once they've been zapped. I've actually used this, well, I used it for the first time last night, and it actually worked really well. Now it's one of those products that I'm not going to say if you're doing a night under the stars, put this out and then no mozzies will come near you or be in a mile radius, because it's not quite going to work like that. But if you're using a mozzie mesh, something like that, and obviously coming in and out of a mozzie mesh, mozzies can get in. So it's the sort of thing that you can hang from a bivvy. You've got a little hook here so you can hang it from your bivvy, leave it on all night, and then like I say, if the odd mozzie does get in, it's going to get zapped. Now last night when I used it, I wasn't using a mozzie mesh, but I did still have this running, and I've actually got a fly that's come straight onto it. No, it's gone. So it works for mozzies, not flies. So yeah, I was using this last night, using an open front bivvy, so obviously a lot could get in and out. I didn't get bitten, and there's probably about 25 mozzies actually stuck to it. So it does work. Proof's in the pudding. Like I say, it was running all night, and it's actually got quite a long battery life. I think it's about 14 hours run time if you're using it just on the mozzie setting. Now I'll come into settings a little bit more in a bit, but yeah, first views, or from first appearance, it works really well. I'm actually going camping over the weekend, so I think I'm going to take it with my tent and just keep it just hanging just on the outside to try and stop anything getting in. But yeah, like I say, first impressions, very, very good. So if we go through the different modes of the Mozzi-Zappa, you've basically got one button here, and that controls everything. So nice and simple to use, which in a market that's swarmed with technology is actually quite refreshing. So you've got a simple on button, and that turns on a torch just on the bottom here. So it does come with a torch. You then press the on button again, and then you've got the mozzie light on its own, or the Mozzi-Zappa part. If you press it again, you've got both the torch and the mozzie light. So that way you can actually use it as a bivvy light. So you've got the torch, but it's still doing the job of zapping any mozzies. And to be honest, using it as a bivvy light, it will probably attract the flies or the mozzies up towards it, and then they get drawn in and zapped. So it works really well that way. Obviously, if you are using it that way, the battery life is slightly shorter than the 14 hours if you're using it just as a mozzie lamp or Mozzi-Zappa, but it's still going to do you a good couple of nights. So really effective. Press it once more, and then it turns everything off. Now to charge it, nice and easy. You've got a simple micro USB on one side here, and it only takes a couple of hours actually to fully charge. So it's the sort of thing that you can charge with power pack as well. So if you're on the bank for a longer session and it runs out, you can charge it up during the day, and then it's good for another few nights. So coming on to the price, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now you can pick these up for under 20 quid. If that's all you've got to spend to have a summer free of being bitten, it's a worthy investment in my mind, and it's definitely something that I'm going to be using and keeping in my carry-all throughout the summer. So there you go, that is the Mozzi-Zappa pretty much summed up, and it might not have been the most technical of reviews, but the main thing to take from this is that it works. So for any more information, obviously head over to the Wolf website, and for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.